Biology. Today in our class we'll study about biological classification, class 11. What is the classification? The classification is nothing but it is a scientific procedure to classify the living organisms based on similarities and differences. Here there are so many attempts were made to classify the living organisms. Earlier, before civilization also, people want to classify the living organisms, but they classified the living organisms depending upon how they are using the organisms. Some of the organisms are used as food, some are used for shelter, and some of the organisms are used for clothing. And but those people, they do not follow any scientific procedures. Later, there are so many attempts were made to classify the living organisms in scientific manner. For that, they followed some criteria, like some of the people, they used to classify the living organisms by using morphological characters, physiological characters, reproductive characters, and phylogenetic studies. Morphological characters means based on external and internal structures. Physiological means based on body functioning, and reproductive means whether they are sexually reproducing or asexually reproducing. Phylogenetic means how they are related to its ancestor, that is evolutionary studies. The first person, if we want to study any biological classification, we have to know the first person who classified the living organism, who started classification, was Aristotle. Aristotle, he wanted to classify the living organisms in more scientific manner. For his classification, he used a character, that is morphological character. By using the morphological characters, he classified the living organisms into plants and animals. He classified the living organisms into plants and animals by observing the morphological characters. If we see the morphological characters of the plants, some of the plants are very short, some of the plants are medium sized, and some are very tall. So he classified the plants into herbs, shrubs, and trees. We know that herbs are smallest plants, shrubs are medium-sized plants, trees are tallest and woody plants. And he classified the animals based on presence or absence of RBC, that is whether their blood is red in color or not. So the animals whose blood is not in red color, they are called as anema, and the whose blood having RBC, that is red blood colored animals, are called as anema. And the second person is Linnaeus. We have studied that Aristotle, he classified the living organisms into plants and animals, whereas this Linnaeus, he proposed two kingdom classification. He introduced kingdoms, two kingdom system of classification. For classifying the living organisms, he has observed certain characters like cell wall, locomotion, mode of nutrition, contractile vacuole, response to the external stimuli. So, the Linnaeus two kingdom system of classification is, he classified the living organisms into plant, kingdom Plantae, and kingdom Animaliae. So, for that, what he has taken several characters like cell wall. If we take the Plantae, the cell wall is present, whereas in Animaliae, the cell wall is absent. Locomotion. So, locomotion means presence or absence of locomotor organelles, whether they are moving from one place to another place or not. Plants, we know that they cannot move from one place to another place, that means there is no locomotion, absent. In Animaliae, the locomotion is present, that is animals, they can move from one place to another place. Next, mode of nutrition, that is whether they are able to eat food or not. So if you take the plants, they cannot eat food, whereas animals, they can eat food. Response to external stimuli, that is for these plants, they show very slow response to the external stimuli, whereas animals, They show rapid response to the external stimuli. They can respond easily and fast. So, presence or absence of contractile vacuoles. In plant A, contractile vacuole is absent, whereas in animal A, contractile vacuole is present. If we take the examples, the plant A examples are bacteria, fungi, algae, bryophytes, pterophytes, gymnosperms and angiosperms were included in kingdom plant A. Whereas in kingdom Animalia, protozoans, invertebrates and vertebrates are included. But here, in two kingdom system of classifications, the Linnaeus he can't able to distinguish between unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms, because he was not able to explain about what are unicellular organisms and what are multicellular organisms. He could not distinguish between eukaryotic organisms and prokaryotes. At the same time, he does not explain about photosynthetic organisms like a green algae and non-photosynthetic organisms like fungi. There are some organisms like Chlamydomonas, Euglena and slime molds. They exhibit both the characters of the plants and animals. This Linnaeus, he could not explain about these characters. For that, there is another person called as Haeckel. He wanted to introduce one more kingdom, that is, he proposed three kingdom system of classification. He introduced the new kingdom called Kingdom Protista. First time, the Kingdom Protista was proposed by Haeckel. In this Protista, he included unicellular eukaryotic organisms. All unicellular eukaryotic organisms were included in Kingdom Protista. Examples for this Kingdom Protista were fungi, algae, protozoa, bacteria, slime molds are included in this Kingdom Protista. Fungi, algae, protozoa, bacteria, slime molds are included in this Kingdom Protista. According to Haeckel, what are the three kingdoms? Kingdom Plantae, Kingdom Animaliae, Kingdom Protista. These are the three kingdoms. And later, there is a fourth person called Copeland. This Copeland, he proposed four kingdom classification. According to him, he introduced one more kingdom called Kingdom Monera. In this Kingdom Monera, all prokaryotes, that is eubacteria including cyanobacteria and archaebacteria, were included in this Monera. And in addition to the Protista, this Monera kingdom was proposed by Copeland. According to Copeland, what are the four kingdoms? Kingdom Plantae, Kingdom Animaliae, Kingdom Protista and Kingdom Monera. These are the four kingdoms proposed by Copeland. In our next video, we will study about five kingdom system proposed by Whittaker.